Hey guys, it's Marvin Ambrosius here for another great episode of 5 Minutes with Marv. I've got Nazaneen Ghaffar, I'll say it right, Ghaffar, and she's here with me now, and we're going to go for a 5 minute question starting right now. Okay, now please tell me, like, what is the reason why you work out?
Okay, so should we change that question because I don't really work out? But especially through lockdown, I have found walking is my workout, and I do walk a lot. I have a little one, and I like to go out and be out in nature a lot. Lockdown helped increase that. So for a good half of the day, I'm out walking in local area parks and woods and anything like that. Just getting the fresh air, I really find helps instead of staying inside, and actually just keeping active generally, and not putting the pressure on myself to do a workout, I find works better for me.
Okay, so on average, how many steps do you think you take when you do go out? Have you got a cal?
Because I always have my phone with me.
Yeah,
Where is it? It's in the health section.
yeah.
I would say I easily do 10,000.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's the recommend. They say that's the recommended guideline, but I know for a fact a lot of
Yeah,
people probably do 3 to 5,000, especially right now with what's going on with the pandemic. It is important to take ourselves from our homes and go out and try and get some steps in. But me
yeah,
knowing you, I remember when you were on a strict fitness regime pre-wedding.
yeah,
Pre-wedding. I remember that.
yeah. I
And
was.
you're very, and I already know you're a very focused person. Now, going from that person to them becoming a mother now, do you ever think you'll get to a point of where you'll have that same type of focus, or are you in a position now where you know your body, you know what it needs to get what you want out of it? Like, do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'm in a better position now. I think becoming a mother has made me realize that I can't have uh, such a strict routine to my days. It really helped me slow down and realize that you can't control everything. Uh, and I think it's made me better now as a person. Back then, I was focused and obsessed in a way of becoming a certain size to fit in a dress, to look a certain way, and I was not happy really. I was restricting my calories. This also is a long-term thing that I was always worried about the way I look on screen, and you know, people who watch Sky News will know that my weight has fluctuated a lot. Uh, and I feel like I found the perfect balance now with food, with exercise. As I said, I'm not strict on it. I just know that I'm going to go out for most of the day. I'm going to go walking, and I eat healthily. I don't count my calories now. I just make sure I have lots of fresh food as much as possible, as organic as I can. And I eat when I want to eat, but I'm active. With a little one who's nearly 2, it's impossible to stop and snack. So
Yeah.
I don't snack as much.
Yeah.
And mentally, I'm in a better place. I did go through some postpartum problems with depression and anxiety for the first 6 months of my little one's life. So that was a really difficult time. And actually, I found it really hard to get out of the house. I was so stressed, and lack of sleep, hormones, not eating properly. When you're a breastfeeding mother, you know, you don't realize you need to eat more calories. And,
Yeah.
I wasn't, because I didn't really realize. I was
Yeah.
too tired, trying to take a nap here and there, and etc. And I run myself down massively, and it was really, really tough time. So I think that really kind of put things into perspective for me, that it's not important for me to be trying to lose the baby weight, trying to get into a certain size. It's important for me to mentally have my head clear, because I'm now a parent and I need to look after a little one and teach my child what's important in life, being out in nature, taking, you know, deep breaths of fresh air, being, you know, just happy,
Being
free.
alive.
Yeah, seeing my child makes me want to be carefree like a child again. So actually, it's more important just, yeah, to be at one, with yourself in that way. That sounds really
No, it doesn't.
really
That was absolutely beautiful. Everything that you just said just basically hit the hammer on the nail in regards to self-care and self-love and habits. And I think one thing that you touched on, which was great, was that obviously you did search for a bit of perfection in yourself prior. And what was happening was you were carrying that perfection into becoming a mother too. And then when you realize that that routine no longer exists, that's where the clash happened. But then you came out of it the other side, realizing that actually my job right now is to be the best person for my child. And
Yeah.
that is mental fitness. That's a whole different level of fitness. And you found another wave. And thank you so much for sharing that as well, because I think a lot of people are going to help from that. But another thing I just want to touch on, because I knew we were going to go over, because you always do this to me. And with regards to how you felt about yourself, do you feel that besides the pressure you put on yourself to look good for television, do you feel that with the new wave of social media, do you think that played any part in that, or was it all you? Because a lot of people don't realize we all get caught in our own feelings sometimes. Do you think you were you more 70% and social media 30? Like, what was the percentage?
Well, I'd say the thing is, I did get attacked on social media about my weight, which really got to me. And so I would say that played a big part. But I've always been hard on myself with the way I look. I'm an Iranian girl. We have a lot of hair in places we don't want. I grew up, with top lip hair, and boys didn't like me and stuff like that. I've always been conscious about the way I looked. So I think social media has made it worse. But now I realise that I'm a mother, and it's more important. Not the way that I look. I once read something that was actually really good, that you take pictures with your little one and you think, oh, I look horrible in that one, I'm deleting it.
It's not about you.
It's not about you.
Yeah, it's not about, trust me, I've done it.
Wants that picture with their mother, no matter how you look. And the other day, my little one said to me, oh, mummy, you look pretty. And that really meant more to me than anyone else.
You became the richest person on the planet.
I just woken up. I looked horrendous for what I think anyway. And it didn't matter.
But that's that billionaire feeling of what people don't talk about when you have children, where your child can say one thing and your whole day, your whole world just lights up and it all kind of makes sense. It's like, I used to beat myself up about this and that and the other. And it's like, wait a second, this child literally worships me.
Yeah.
And it's down to me to make sure I instill the great behaviors in them for them never to feel any type of pressure that we felt. And I think it's just brilliant that you've come full circle and given this information to people that I know are going to feel exactly as you have, but know that there is another side to it. And that is basically giving and making sure that you're right with yourself to be able to give.
Yeah, I think it's taken a while, but I'm really happy with the way that I look and feel, which is more important than the way I look. I feel like I've got a purpose more now as a parent, and that makes me happy.
Awesome. Like, obviously that was getting real deep and I love it. But on a lighter note, we probably finished about 3 minutes ago. However, the last question I need to ask you is, what is, when you're working out or even when you're walking, might be asleep, there might be napping, what's your go-to song for exercise?
Oh, my go-to song, bit cheesy. I would say my go-to song for anything in life when I just want to pick me up is Don't Stop Me Now by Queen.
I don't think it's cheesy at all, because it makes you smile.
I'm a Queen fan.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
It's like, it literally makes you feel like that. So thank you so much. I will be putting that on my 5 Minutes with Marv playlist on Spotify of everyone saying what songs they love, to inspire others to listen to that and feel good about themselves. But thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for asking me, Marvin.
All right. See you soon, guys.
Are you sure about that 5 minutes?